The man wanted to surprise his wife on their wedding anniversary, but it turned into a shock instead. The whole family discovered that she was cheating on him with her first love. The wife's younger brother rushed out to stop the husband from entering the room, unaware that this was all part of the husband's plan. The real drama was just beginning. Faced with everyone's accusations, the husband wasn't angry and didn't question why his wife had betrayed their marriage. Instead, he kicked his wife's first love away and, contrary to his usual behavior, chose to believe his wife. He asked if she had been forced by her ex-boyfriend and if she had been hurt. This move successfully garnered everyone's sympathy. The father-in-law, instantly blinded by anger, beat up the ex-boyfriend, berating him for forcing himself on his daughter. Everyone cheered for the father-in-law. Just then, the police arrived at the scene. The husband was ready to have the ex-boyfriend arrested, but the frightened man quickly explained that everything between him and the woman was consensual, with no coercion involved. Faced with everyone's interrogation and her ex-boyfriend's pleas, the woman didn't know how to respond. Unbeknownst to her, this was also part of the husband's plan, designed to back her into a corner and force her to choose between losing face and betraying her first love. As expected, the woman chose her ex-boyfriend. She admitted that everything was voluntary. Her father slapped her hard and begged the husband to forgive his wife. The wife's younger brother also hoped that the husband wouldn't divorce her. Unexpectedly, the woman stopped her family's actions. Not only did she want to divorce her husband, but she was also willing to leave the marriage empty-handed. It turned out that the woman had never loved her husband from the beginning. When her ex-boyfriend suddenly broke up with her and immediately married another woman, she couldn't move on from the heartbreak and chose to be with her husband, rushing into a quick marriage. Now that her ex-boyfriend had come back for her, promising to marry her and revealing that he was the chairman of a listed company with a net worth of over 100 million, the woman was willing to give up everything to be with him again. Upon hearing this, her father angrily denounced his daughter as a gold digger and announced that he would cut ties with her. Colleagues on the side also criticized the woman for going too far, stating that they would expose her behavior at the company. The woman, in order to marry into a wealthy family, not only agreed to sever ties with her family but also said that she would immediately resign from her job. After handing over all her assets to her husband, she happily embraced her ex-boyfriend. Little did the woman know, this was exactly what the husband had aimed to achieve. He had long since discovered that the ex-boyfriend was nothing more than a con artist kept by a wealthy woman. 3 years ago, the ex-boyfriend had lost all his family's wealth due to gambling, which was why he broke up with the woman and immediately married the rich woman he had latched onto. The listed company he managed actually belonged to his wife and had nothing to do with him. He didn't dare divorce his own wife. Everything was just a lie to deceive the woman. But this wasn't the end. The husband vowed to make the two pay an even more painful price.